Okay, we're back and we're doing a piece of flat foil at 100% power. Did you say 15 millimeters? 5 millimeters per second. And this time we're also cutting on the more matte side of the foil, or the satiny side of the foil versus the really high shine side. And we still have it for 2 passes. We're gonna see what happens. Earlier in the day, Cameron engraved an anodized aluminum business card for me, and it came out beautifully, but that's engraving, not cutting. And so we didn't necessarily expect to be able to cut metal with this of any kind, but I actually do see a line. You probably can't see it on camera. Oh, maybe you can. Such a big head. I'm used to the CO2 laser with a more pointy, doesn't have this big module. But we're gonna see if it will cut metal. It is cut, it's doing something. I can see the outline of the bird. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. There, so let's see if that comes out. And we wrapped the foil around this piece of wood so that it would lie as flat as it could be. I think I see a cut, but it's not all the way through.
No, it actually, you can see it on the wood a little bit.
Look at that, it burned the wood.
So it went through in some places, but not all places.
I wonder why. Maybe because it's not perfectly flat.
Maybe.
I wonder what a third pass would have done.
We can try it.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back again. We're at 100% power still, 5 millimeters per second, and we're gonna do 3 passes just to see if that changes anything. And I thought I would film this in real time for anybody who's interested in maybe trying it on their machine or just for sake of knowledge. It's a simple shape, so not a lot of detail, which makes things faster, though this is a really slow moving cut. The trick is, I mean, we've proven that it cuts through aluminum foil. This is not the heavy duty foil, this is the regular medium weight foil. But if it doesn't cut with consistency or reliability, then it's really not very useful for that, and you would move to a fiber laser for any kind of real metal cutting that you would want. We were just curious about this, and we also liked the idea that even if it didn't cut metal, which that was secondary or even tertiary in the consideration, but that we could engrave metal and engrave in color, which is something we haven't tried yet. Cameron has some stainless steel coming tomorrow, and so I'm looking forward to trying that. I wish I had brought that card that you did for me down here so that I could include it in the video. But maybe we could make another one and show how that's done. This should be the 3rd pass, yes? Oh, I think it's the 3rd pass, yeah. Okay, well, you can see a very defined line there with the bird in flight. And now we'll see what we got. Did it cut all the way through or didn't it?
It didn't do anything. That was the previous cut. Oh wait, no, there it is. It didn't do as well. It
No?
did worse.
Oh. Wow, I wonder why that is. Are you sure the settings were right? Oh. Okay, well, there's really nothing to see. I guess I was looking at the first cut when I saw that.
Yeah.
That's really strange, isn't it?
Yep.
I wonder why that would be. Huh? I guess we're going to go at it again here. We'll be back. Okay, we have squeegeed this foil down, but it's still kind of air pockety, bubbly. We're still at 100% power, 5 millimeters per second, 3 passes. This is the first pass going on to the second. I believe we're on right now. And I think this is our final try with this. I don't know. Pardon?
The white light.
Yeah. What about it?
And it goes away. So that's what the laser is.
Oh, okay. So does that mean it's reflecting off of the foil?
I think that means it's cutting, but now I don't see it.
I see a purple light. I'm not talking about the red pointer light, but I see a purplish kind of light on the video. It's like a crescent moon almost. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what that is, but I guess we'll find out.
I wonder if that's the autofocus or something.
Oh.
Or the reflection.
Yeah, it's a pretty consistent shape. It's almost like a C, like a fancy C font. All right.
That did not work.
Did not work?
No.
No, and you even refocused it. Strange though that it cut that one time. No, I don't see any cut lines at all. And it was firing. So, okay, I guess we've answered our question, kind of. We don't know why it would cut one time and not another, but it's not cutting now. Okay, we're back. Cameron was worried that the module kind of took a dump on us. He taped the foil down. He thinks it was moving around a little bit before, and that could possibly be, whoop, what's wrong?
They're not running a second time.
Oh, so that was one pass. Guess he wants to run it again. I see the white light, and yep, I see it. Don't give up easily here. Now what do you think?
I don't know.
So anyway, he taped it down to keep it from moving a little bit. It's foil, so it's not going to sit completely flush. I can't really shoot this takeoff for you. Is it not all the way through, or?
I don't think it's all the way through, but I also ran faster.
It did cut.
Yeah.
Yep. It cut. How many millimeters per second were you doing?
I was doing 10.
Okay.
I probably should have left it at 5. Yeah, you can try it again.
Okay. So now he's going to do one pass, but instead of 10 millimeters per second, he's taking it back down to 5 to see if it will cut at one pass. And if he doesn't think it's cut, then he will do a second pass, but we're still at 100%.
Actually, I'm at 85% power.
Oh, why did you go down in power?
My sample over there says that it should cut at that power.
This is the sample he's talking about. And you can even see the engraving on the foil there and all those holes. So it does cut. I think I see the foil lifting, and I think it is going all the way. Yeah, it's going all the way through. There it is. Yep, that's gonna cut all the way through. Hopefully on top. You don't think that can be freed? I don't think you can cut it again with it flying around in the air like that.
Maybe not.
I mean, because it's lifted off the surface. Oop, I'm trying to shoot and I mean, you can see where it absolutely did cut. Do you want to try and free it? I'm not going to be able to shoot this and free it. Can you make it so that they can see? Okay, so it did come out.
Yep.
So if you were to do that again, would you do 2 passes? You wouldn't.
No, I think I would just try it. I'd probably bump the power up.
To 100 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if it curls up like that, you'll probably just damage it trying to cut it a second time.
Yep. So now that's the regular foil. Do we dare try the heavy duty foil?
Yeah.
He's nodding his head yes, so all right. I guess we're gonna do it. So, well, that's good to know that it will cut. Was looking a little gloomy there for a moment, but I'll be back with the heavyweight foil. Okay, we have the heavy duty foil taped down to a piece of wood. We don't have it wrapped around the piece of wood. And we're doing 100% power, 5 millimeters per second, and we're gonna see if we need to do a second pass. So again, I'm shooting this real time, mostly for people who are interested in seeing if this works or not. Again, this is a 2-watt infrared laser module. They don't sell a 4-watt that I saw. They only sell 2 watts, which seems so minimal. But I guess most people are just trying to engrave with this, and it does work very, very well. Cameron calibrated everything, and it's very crisp and clear now, even bidirectionally. So that was really helpful. So we're going in for a second pass on the heavy duty. Cameron tells me we can run this laser even slower than this glacial 5 millimeters per second. I don't know that that would be worth it, but it does look like those wings have lifted off. It's shimmying. Yeah, I think that is cutting all the way through. So the heavy duty foil would be easier for me to work with. Well, some of it's lifted off, obviously, but some of it isn't, so it might need to be coaxed off of there. But you can see that did cut. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it doesn't need to be coaxed. Look at that, a perfect cut. Very impressive, and that's the heavy duty. Do we know how many, did you ever measure this on your calipers? I can't remember. I think we did before, but I don't remember what the numbers were. So yeah. Fly, 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 Mr. Birdie.
It's 0.02 millimeters.
0.02 millimeters for the heavy duty? Okay. 1/1000th of an inch. That is thin. But it is the heavy duty. We bought like this giant industrial roll at the beginning of COVID, and we still have it 4 years later. Now, I don't use a lot of foil, but maybe that'll change.